Hey, beautiful people. So, today we're going to be making a simple vegan flatbread pizza. And I originally came up with this recipe when I first went vegan, and I have found some flatbread at Aldi's. And so I recently tapped into the idea and decided to make it tonight. And so last minute, I was thinking, well, since I'm already making it, let's go ahead and make a video for y'all and explain and show y'all how I break down the process of it. And again, with any of these recipes, if you're willing to follow them along, I will give you the information on the items. A lot of this stuff you can get anywhere. Like I said, I got this at Aldi's. And this is a sauce I made with some salsa and just some regular sauce. And so, have fun. Do with it what you will and what works for you. Okay, so right now, I have the oven preheated at 375. I'm going to go ahead and chop this eggplant up and the tofu. I'm going to give them a light oil, coat them, throw a little bit of spices on there, especially for the tofu, so it gets its flavor from here. I'm going to go ahead and pop them in the oven, let them toast, cook a little bit. And from there, I'm going to let that start, get this other stuff chopped up and ready because I like that a little fresher. Avocado is going to go on last. It doesn't get any cooking. And the green onion, I usually don't cook that as well. The stuff that's going to be real light or I want fresh or crispy, I go ahead and do that last always. Same with the tomatoes. It's going to be a last minute thing with the jalapenos and the bok choy. So once I get those two toasted and ready, I'm going to pop that back out. And I'm going to get this bread ready and get it a little bit toasted so that the sauce doesn't get so soaked up in there that I end up with a soggy pizza. So what I've done is I've cut this into triangles. It comes assembled as one piece. Makes it easier for eating. And once I do that, now it gets a little crispy on these edges. And like I said, it allows for the sauce to sit on there nicely and gives the bread a little bit more of a crispy effect. All right, let's get started. What we have now is just some light walnut oil. Just a little something for this guy to get soaked in, and I'm gonna rub in some spices with this, mix it with my hands, and go ahead and get that in the oven. Today's spices are gonna be cayenne, paprika, onion, and garlic. We're gonna get these things ready and popped in the oven. Now we're gonna work on cutting up this other stuff and getting that ready. Then once we've got this cooked, get that bread in the oven. So, fun fact, I like to use walnut oil or avocado oil most of the time if I do cook with oil because it works at high heat and doesn't affect the structure as much as a low quality oil. Also, tomatoes, bok choy, especially peppers, all have vitamin C in it, which is very helpful for boosting the immune system this year as we're getting into the colder season. And peppers have more vitamin C than most citrus fruits. Again, bok choy is another high vitamin A and C. So I just gave this a little shuffle. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes. We're gonna hop on it. What we're gonna do is set this to the side and we're gonna go ahead and, it was bold, get the bread in there. And once that gets ready, we're gonna put these toppings on there after we put the sauce on there and save, like I said, the green stuff that wants to go last and be a little more crispy. We're gonna do that last. So you can see how it's just barely getting golden on them edges. I wanna overcook it because when we put it back in, it'll be hard as a rock on the edges. Just a little 4-on-1 for y'all. I'm simply gonna sauce it up. Then we're gonna decorate it with our semi-cooked tofu and eggplant and all of our other goodies. Here's a little sneak peek. It's our decoration process. And the good news is if you overshoot it, like I do sometimes, most of the time, A, you get an awesome hearty pizza just like I like personally. B, you got something to snack on while it's cooking up. All right, we're gonna pop this in the oven. I did mention before we did about 5 minutes on each cycle when we were doing the crust and the tofu and eggplant. And this, I assume, is going to be about 10 minutes. Always stay close enough to keep an eye on it. And I'm going to do a little cleaning, and let's do it. A real quick thing. We went ahead and added the spices now. It'd be a good time to do that as well. You can do it at the end if you forget. It's cool. But I remembered this time. So see y'all in 10 minutes. Hey, so while this is wrapping up, I did want to tap into a message I had, and it's something that came to me in a download, and something I think it's important to say. I've learned through this vegan journey, and what my vegan journey has taught me is, to go the extra mile, to love myself enough, to take the extra time to put in, an artistic flair and create a beautiful meal and make a loving meal that sustains me, not only nutritiously, and to be mindful and to make that of utmost importance too, but also I get to tap into my creative side, and as an artist, as a human being, as a creator as well. It's very important to do so, and it's an awesome, amazing way to do both in my vegan cooking, and as I've learned a little bit more and more about the nutritional profiles and other things with food, and as I've also tapped into what I specifically like, that part's key too. A lot of flavors, a lot of vegetables, and a lot of things that I was never willing to try before, I've learned to tap into through this process. And in doing so, I've keyed in, and I still am open to trying new things into new recipes, or to add flair, or a lot of times I just, use what's available so it doesn't go bad, and be mindful and prepare for that as well. But also, yeah, like I said, I had to come to the realization, like, maybe it wasn't because I didn't like vegetables. Maybe it wasn't because, like, I wasn't able to cook before. That's really what it came down to. Maybe I didn't know how to cook, and maybe I wasn't willing to try anything to figure out what I liked. Anyway, that's my 4 cents today. Love y'all. So it's 10 minutes in, and we are almost there, but I'm officially hungry, y'all. So I'm gonna pop this thing on broil, add a little crispiness to it as well. But if you do this, stay close and keep an eye on it, or all that hard work and your beautiful pizza will catch on fire or burn. All right, we out. Let's go. This is the final product, y'all. I'm about to jump in and get fed. Hopefully this was helpful and inspirational for y'all. If you have any questions or concerns about this, or need help or guided into any part of the process, let me know. Reach out. As always, like and comment and share with anybody you know. And I wish you all well. I'm sending y'all many beautiful blessings today. Head over to the Instagram and give us a follow at 44Limitless for some more food and other spiritual and inspirational and awesome vibes. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day.